Your face to the stars. I can hear them calling me awfully hard. You best believe before I leave, I'ma leave my mark. And we got 6 deep in the sprinter. Shine so bright, she's calling. Land of the free and the home of the
The Atlanta Braves and the San Diego Padres. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. John Sciambi and Chris Singleton on the call. So the San Diego Padres, with major expectations, they're among the favorites this season. Chris, they'd love to build on that postseason appearance from last year. Do you think it could be a springboard for them?
I do, Boog, because these guys have already got the building blocks in place, and you make the postseason, you know you've got a shot at the title. So the experience will definitely help them this time around. But it's a long season, and they're going to have to do the little things right and stay consistently on top of their game. And that's the best way to take home the Commissioner's Trophy, in my opinion.
Just about set to go now. And pitching in this game, Michael King. Chris, a sub-3 ERA for him a year ago.
But when your numbers are coming in under 3 as a starting pitcher that's going out there every 4th or 5th day, taking the ball, competing against really good big league hitters, it's extremely impressive. And you wonder what he figured out last year that he can carry into this season that can help him to maintain that number or even drop it lower. We'll see, but we know he's got good stuff, and he should be really good in this one today.
Machado throws to first in time. And Acuna retired. And now the opening day lineup for the Braves. Chris, this is a franchise and a fan base that expects success.
No doubt about that, Boog. I mean, they've gone to the postseason 7 straight years, and last year was the first time they didn't win the NL East since 2017. I wouldn't be surprised if they reclaim their spot atop the East and make a deep postseason run this year.
Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. 2 out, space is empty. That one's in there. That's strike 2. Good eye in that spot.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Next offering misses, and that's ball 2. Ground ball up the middle, finds its way through, base hit, and that extends the inning. Here's Matt Olson. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. 2 gone, but the go-ahead run is at first here on opening day. Started to go after it. Now a look down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing according to Eric Summerskill. That was the sweeper, but it missed. That one in the dirt and gets away. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. Next offering upstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Austin Riley on deck for Atlanta. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Here's the pitch to Olson. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Austin Riley. Close, but called a ball. And it's 1-0. Swing and a miss as he was out front. First and second, 2 down as we play game 1 of this 4-game series. The next pitch misses, and a count now even up. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Tied him up on a fastball inside.
He's in a tough spot, had to make a great pitch, did it, got the strikeout, gets out of the jam.
Back here in San Diego, and starting this one, Chris Sale.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
That one ripped. That's back. And it's gone. An absolute smash to left. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Power versus power right there, like two locomotives colliding. Who's going to win? Well, a really good job there by the hitter, getting the top hand working. Powers that fastball out of here.
Luis Ariz stands in. That one at 95 missed up top, and that is ball 1. And a big swing and a miss.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Going to count 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Now Machado up here. This one in the air, center field. Harris has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Here's the opening day lineup for the Padres. Chris, San Diego's been threatening to make a deep run in recent seasons. Is this the year they do it?
I don't see why not, Boog. I mean, they won 93 games last year, and that's the second most in franchise history. I know the NL West is a meat grinder of a division, but I could absolutely see these Padres making a lot of noise in October.
1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's an early. And welcome back to the ballpark. Second inning set to go. Now batting Jurickson Profar. Swings through that.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
On the ground to third. Oh, he gloves it, fires to first, and they get the out.
Manny Machado has the arm strength of a pitcher, but the athleticism of a position player. Great diving catch right there. Knows he has plenty of time with that cannon of an arm.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he takes it himself for the out. Here's Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs.
Ball.
That clips the zone, and a count 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball. Smoked on the ground to second. Cronenworth throws on to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. And we're back. Bottom of the second. And now, Jackson Merrill. Sale back to work. In the air, left field, down the line. Puts it away for the out. 1 down.
Outstanding catch right there, and I love the commitment that he showed. He knew that the wall was close, but was determined to make that catch, and a nice calculation of just how much room he had to try to minimize that contact.
Sale ready. Check swing, called strike. Our plate umpire, Freddie Ferguson. That one fouled off. One out, bases empty. That one not close. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. That one missed. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. That's ball 4. Tried another fastball, but missed the spot.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Now here's Jake Cronenworth. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Cronenworth, a 7th-round pick by the Rays in 2015 out of the University of Michigan, where he was a two-way guy. And in fact, the Rays used him that way.
Balls, 2 strikes.
Next offering is down low.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
Outside low, and it's 2-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Brandon Lockridge. Out towards left center. Harris sizes this one up and makes the grab. And that is that. Padres leave 1, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here at Petco Park, all set for the start of the inning. Now here is Drake Baldwin. The pitch behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Baldwin measures 5 feet 10 inches, 210 pounds, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Wisconsin. Off the mark there, and a count 2-1. Gets the outside corner with that one.
2 balls, 2 strikes. That's the ball.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Count's full.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Lockridge on his way over. Hauls it in for the out.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that.
Oh, and a great stop over to first. And that's a great play for the out. Wow, Singy, he showed off great reaction time and arm strength on that play. We need to take another look at it.
Yeah, no doubt, Boog. I mean, the StatCast numbers are absolutely impressive, but that's one of those plays I appreciate more with the naked eye. The reflexes, top notch, and this guy's a magician with the glove.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II.
That's a ball.
And that's downstairs. Ball 1. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Machado throws to first in time. And that is the inning. Braves go down quickly here. And it remains. Back here in San Diego, digging in, Elias Diaz. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
0-2 now as he swings through it.
0-2.
Ball one there.
Outside.
And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. So with one down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. He's already homered here in this one. Just off the inside edge.
Tatis is so athletic. He probably could have carved out a career in other sports if he wanted, but he grew up in a baseball family with baseball in his blood.
That smash towards center. Harris pulls it down. 2 away now.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
The rise now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. That's off the mark, and the count is 1-1. And that skips in the dirt. Slider misses outside.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. Nothing doing there for the Friars, but they're on top 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Start of the 4th, so here's the Braves designated hitter. Now this one is hammered way back there. On its way and gone. And we are tied. His first homer of the year. It's 1-1. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Matt Olson up to the plate. Ripped on the ground to second. Gets it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. Here's Austin Riley. That one's in there, 0-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Next offering way off the plate. And downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
That one outside. Full count now.
Full count.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And that is out of play. Here's a 1-1. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one handled. Fires over to first. Profar is out. And the inning is over. Braves get one on the big fly. All even now at 1-1. You're watching Major League Baseball. And we're back. Bottom 4. Now the third baseman, Manny Machado. Out to short. Throw on to Olson. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. He's 0 for 1. The shortstop takes the ball. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is foul back. All tied up here on opening day. And that's in the dirt.
2-2.
Good eye right there.
That's the ball. Full count.
Fights it off. He'll see another. One down, base is empty. This to third. Slings to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
And now the center fielder, Jackson Merrill. Fly to left his first time. Foul ball there. Ground ball right side. Albies on to first. Padres go down 1-2-3. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. King back to work. Right through there for a strike.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them. So they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And he can't come up with it. Still finds a way to get off the throw. Save. It was never going to be easy after the misplay.
Hard to tell exactly what went wrong right there. That was a fairly routine ground ball, but he just couldn't get it to stick in the glove. Might have taken his eye off it a little early, but regardless, you're going to have to work around that error.
Ripped on a line. And there's a base hit. Albies makes the turn at second. Runner around third. Now a relay to the plate. The tag. And he's out.
A lot of real estate to cover on that play defensively. A long throw to the cutoff man, and then a lot of ground to make up as well on the relay. But an excellent job of execution and getting that out at the dish as he tried to make it home all the way from first base.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next for Atlanta, Drake Baldwin. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. To the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Acuna swings through it for strike 1.
0-1.
Arcia at third with 2 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 0-2. Got him swinging. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Hit on the ground to short. Arcia tosses to first, and that's the first out in the bottom of the 5th. Here's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Swings through that one for strike 1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge, just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
And Sale deals. That one in the dirt, and the count is 1-2.
1-2.
See ya! Strikes him out for the second time today.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Now the left fielder, Brandon Lockridge. To the right side, and that chance handled. Tosses to first, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in San Diego, start of the sixth, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Michael Harris II. In there at the knees, 0-1.
But I'm going to say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives you a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one.
1-2. The count.
Strikes him out, went with the sweeper, and it worked. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. He's already homered in this game. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Next offering is in for a strike. And there's a ball.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
Swings through that one for strike two. Base is empty, one away here on opening day. That one just misses.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the air out to center. Merrill, long run on his horse. Can't get there, it gets down. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate.
And the Padres manager making his way towards the mound as he will make the move. Michael King is done, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back. So they bring on the veteran, Wandy Peralta.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Olsen up to bat next, lays off for a ball. And a base hit on the line. Here comes the throw. Save! And the go-ahead runs at third. Here is Austin Riley, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. With the go-ahead run at third, and we're the top half of the sixth. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball. See if he adjusts on this next pitch.
And a slider misses down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down. He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to
swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Profar in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Oh, he hit him.
Take your base.
And that got him pretty flush.
Well, there's no hiding in this spot. Base is loaded now, and no more wiggle room for any more mistakes like that.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. That one missed.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken back as you jog back to the dugout.
Makes the grab, and that's the third out. So a job well done from the Friar bullpen that time. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the bottom of the sixth. Here's Elias Diaz. Check swing, and he went. That's strike one. Diaz, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. In the dirt, 1-2 the count. That one out to right. Acuna makes the grab, one down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. This guy who grew up in big league clubhouses, got to be a nice feeling, Siggy, when your father played in the big leagues and he passes down all that wisdom. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
I can only imagine the comfort level of being in the ballpark. For those kids who are fortunate enough to have a dad that played in the big leagues, them being on the baseball field, for some it's pressure. For them, they feel that they are right at home.
Grounds one to short. Arcia. And they take care of Tatis for the out. And now the first baseman, Luis Arias. 0 for 2 in this one. Fought off foul.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Albies over to first in time. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7, and the batter will be the shortstop, Orlando Arcia. That misses off the outside edge. Peralta ready to fire now. Fouled off down the right side. Here's a 1-2. And he couldn't hold back. He's run up on strikes. And now the catcher comes up to him, Drake Baldwin. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
0-2.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-2. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. A new arm into the game, the righty, Ron Marinaccio. He's into the game with the bases empty. On the ground to third. Slings it across, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for the Braves. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. And Manny gets a piece. That missed by a lot. And the count even 1-1. And that's fouled off. And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Bogarts now. Has grounded out a couple of times. Pitch is in there. Strike one.
So what we're seeing is a lineup that's just out of sync with the pitcher. They're guessing wrong and their timing's off.
Swing and a miss at a slider.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter. Their swings are hesitant, and that's exactly what you want on the mound.
Fires across the diamond, and that quickly 2 away. Slashes this one, and it could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. The relay, he's in there.
Everything came together for him. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings.
Here's Gurriel. And that one fouled off. 2 down, go ahead run in scoring position. Gurriel gets a piece.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him! And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
A lot of adrenaline, we can see it right there, and sometimes you just got to let it out.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris II. That one to first, Arise. He'll do it himself, and that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Tatis should have this one. He's got it. And a couple of quick outs. Here's Matt Olson down. The outfield shifted pretty heavily towards right field. Tap foul at the plate. Just missed.
No, that's down. Ball.
Hard hit right side. Tosses to first. And Olson is set down. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Joe Jimenez. Up the middle, and that one handled. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe.
It doesn't really matter where you are in the lineup. Your job is to get on base and try to start a rally if you're leading off an inning. So an infield single does the job right there. Now we'll see if they can make something happen.
Stepping in, Brandon Lockridge. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. The Braves bullpen has some activity. Pierce Johnson appears to be getting loose. Lee, a left-hander, also throwing. 0-2 now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next one misses. Now 1-2.
They tried to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Cronenworth runs. That to right. Lunges for it, but it drops for a hit. Now a relay to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Good pitch, slider down and away. Just stayed down and threw it nicely. It's such an easy pitch to pull off of because you're probably thinking fastball down the middle initially. And a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
And now it's Elias Diaz. Late swing fouled off.
1-1.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Way outside, and it gets away. But no advance from the runners. With the go-ahead run at third, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Pitch gets away. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Swing and a drive, deep right field. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double. As 2 runs score in the play.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. There's a strike. Swing and a line drive, base hit out of the center field. Coming home, the throw in. Safe. It's 4-1. So digging in now for San Diego, Luis Arias. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Safe at second, and that was not close. Tatis leads off second with nobody out. In the air, left field, down the line, and just foul.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. Runner at second, nobody out. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Nice job behind the plate there. Manny Machado up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. There's a strike. Late with the swing there.
0-2.
And that one gets past the catcher. And the runner holds. Still only 1 out here in the inning. He's trying for third. Way outside, straight to the backstop. Tatis up to third on the wild pitch. Johnson fires. Oh, and this one gets away. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him.
That's really frustrating right there. Should have had plenty of time to move up safely with the ball getting away, but they still threw out the runner.
Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A gigantic blast. His first homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-1. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. what pitch he wanted to hit. Spent on some other pitches in this at bat. Was very patient, and it paid off.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Here's Johnson fires. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of scoring. 4 runs in the inning, and they've jumped in front through 8 full. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Robert Suarez.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swing and a foul straight back.
1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
And they'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Diaz gets it to first. Now 1 gone in the 9th. He's 2 outs away. Jurickson Profar next up for the Braves. Fastball is outside. Suarez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 210 pounds, and he was selected for the All-Star game last year. In the air, out towards left center. That's out number 2. So they're down to their final out. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves, and that's in there for strike 1. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. This could end it. Two outs. Got it, and that's the ball game.
Well, great start to this 4-game series to get the first one at home, but these players know they've got some work to do because they could easily drop the next 3 if they're not careful. Can't get too comfortable. Get some rest, come back for the next one, and be ready to take game 2.
5-1 is how it ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us.